Kirkland has more than 10,000 registered dogs, and all of them need a place to run and play. That's why the city built Jasper's Dog Park in 2012 and renovated Edith Moulton Park with multiple dog runs in 2018. As nice as these facilities are, however, they don't completely satisfy our residents' needs for convenient places to recreate with their dogs. As a result, some dogs roam free in parks, a violation of the Kirkland Municipal Code. Worse yet is that some residents reported that they would avoid going to the park due to their concerns about being bitten by an off-leash dog. The Kirkland City Council is trying to figure out how it can create safe and predictable places for people and dogs to exercise, socialize, and enjoy the fruits that come with living in a safe, welcoming, and inclusive community. And before they make that decision, they want to hear what you have to say. Hi, I'm Assistant City Manager Jim Lopez. The City Council's asked me to reach out to you to get your thoughts on how best to respond to off-leash dog issues here at the City of Kirkland. In this presentation, I will provide a brief history of off-leash dog areas in the Pacific Northwest. I'll also give an overview of off-leash dog laws, policies, and procedures in the city, discuss some of the stated benefits and challenges of off-leash dog areas, and close the presentation by asking for your input on what's the best way for the city to respond to this important challenge. Before we get started on the history, let's take just a minute to go over some key definitions. There are essentially two types of off-leash dog areas the Council is considering in this effort. The first are fenced dog parks. These are recreation areas created for dogs to run, work out, and play with their guardians and other dogs off-leash. The second type we will call unfenced off-leash areas. These are areas inside a park that are unfenced and shared with other users. Sometimes off-leash dogs are only allowed at certain times. These areas are often defined by posts or bollards. In these areas, dogs are under verbal control by their owners, essentially sharing the park space. Okay, with those key definitions understood, let's talk briefly about the history of both fenced dog parks and unfenced off-leash areas in the Pacific Northwest. Portland, Oregon was the first to authorize off-leash dog areas in July of 1995. Currently, Portland has about 5.7 dog areas, both fenced and unfenced, per 100,000 residents. Seattle would soon follow suit, opening its first fenced dog park in 1997. Currently, Seattle has about 2 fenced dog parks for every 100,000 residents. There are no unfenced areas in Seattle. The first fenced dog park in Kirkland opened in 2012. Kirkland has about 2.3 dog parks for every 100,000 residents. All of Kirkland's sites are fenced. This slide shows a map of nearby dog areas, giving you a quick overview of the places currently available to take your dog to recreate. Let's now take a look at our city's off-leash dog laws, policies, and procedures. One area the Council receives policy guidance on important issues such as this is the 2015 Parks, Recreation, and Open Space Plan. That plan states roughly 1/2 of Washington residents walk with a dog, and that recreational trends and community input, along with the high utilization of Jasper's Dog Park, indicate a future need for additional off-leash areas. And the plan states as the city develops or redevelops park sites, they should be considered for potential off-leash areas. The Council also receives direct guidance from the Kirkland Municipal Code. The Kirkland Municipal Code states that all dogs within the city limits shall be required to be on a leash when they are off the premises of the property where they reside. Dogs may lawfully be off-leash while on another's private property if given permission to let the dog off-leash. The KMC also goes on to state that it is unlawful to allow a dog to run at large in a park unless specifically designated as a lawful off-leash area. And finally, concerning the cross-Kirkland corridor use, all pets on trails, and that would include the CKC, shall be kept on leash and under the control of the pet's owner or caretaker. The city's enforcement approach for off-leash dogs is to first educate people. The first violation is a warning, and after that, the city will issue tickets. The first offense is $25, second offense is $50, and doubles thereafter for each additional offense. Now let's turn our attention to some of the stated benefits and challenges of off-leash dog areas, both fenced and unfenced. Here's what people say they like about off-leash dogs. They can be healthy for socialization of dogs and humans. They can provide exercise for dogs and their handlers. They may be more safe and controlled. They may reduce the need for enforcement in other areas. And additional areas could respond to the needs of the community. Here's what people say they don't like about off-leash dog areas. Off-leash dog areas take away park space. Unfenced off-leash dog areas that share park space can be dangerous. Maintaining off-leash dog areas may require additional resources. Off-leash dog areas can be harmful to the site's natural habitat. And off-leash areas may increase parking, traffic, and noise. So the City Council would like to get your thoughts regarding off-leash dog areas. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And please visit the links below to take our survey on off-leash dog areas. By participating with our engagement program, you're helping to keep Kirkland the best place to live, work, and play.